This week we've been learning about our C and G rule. We've learned about our rainbow S and we've learned about our rainbow J, and today is going to be our last lesson on C and G. Before we get into our newest part of C and G, we're going to review some things that we've learned this week so far. So we've learned that C and E can be found at the beginning of the word, and it also can be found at the end of the word, and sometimes that E, if it's at the end of the word, can be silent. So we learned that C and E can be at the beginning, but it also can be at the end, and it would be silent. This E is a short vowel sound, but this E, since it's silent, makes this vowel say its long vowel sound. We've also learned that G and E can have the same rule. So sometimes G and E can be at the beginning of the word, and sometimes G and E can be at the end of our word. And again, this E is going to be our short vowel sound, but this E, since it's silent, makes this vowel say its long vowel sound. So if we were to mark or prove these words, we're going to do it very quickly so we can get right into our new lesson today. We would mark the vowel, mark our guardian consonants, and mark our rainbow S for the word scent. Again, we would mark our vowels first. This is a silent E, so it gets a line through it. We get a rainbow S over top, and because this E is silent, this vowel says its long vowel sound, so our word is race. For this word, we're going to mark our E. We only have one guardian consonant. We'll mark our short vowel sound, and then we'll mark our rainbow with a J, and this word is gem. And then for our last word, again, we're going to mark our vowel, mark our silent E, mark our G and E together with a J, a rainbow J, and because we have a silent E, this vowel says its long vowel sound for the word page. So you've learned that vowel E at the end of the word will usually be silent, and we will mark the first vowel long, like the word brace. All of the silent E words we have proven so far have only had one consonant between silent E and the first vowel. Watch as I prove silent E in a word that is a little bit different from what we've learned so far. So we're going to prove this word. You're going to watch me prove it, and hopefully you'll prove this at home on your Reading Horizon pages. So the first thing we're going to mark is our vowel A. As always, we go from left to right and underneath first. So we mark our vowel A, and then we're going to mark our vowel E. This is our silent vowel E, so it needs to get a line through it. So we see that C and E are together, and we mark it with a rainbow S over top. So we'll mark this with a rainbow S. So listen as I say our word before we continue proving this word. Dance, dance. Is the vowel A long or short? Dance. It's a short vowel sound. In other silent E words we've proven, like race, there's only been one consonant between silent E and the long vowel A. So the difference between our word dance and our word race is that dance has two consonants between the silent E and that vowel. So the vowel will remain short. So if you remember when we were talking about silent E in the beginning of learning about silent E, when we have one consonant between E, the silent E, and our vowel, it's not strong enough to protect the vowel from silent E. But in our words like dance, when we have two consonants between silent E and the vowel, two consonants are strong enough to protect that vowel from the silent E and keep it short. They act kind of like guardian consonants. So we are going to mark a guardian star over our rainbow S, and we're also going to mark a guardian star over our consonant N. So what is the sound of short A? Short A says ah. What is the sound of C and E together? S. So our word is dance, dance. Melissa goes to dance class every day. So the next thing we're going to learn about is our rainbow J and how this rule can also be used with rainbow J. This is the word bridge. When the sound of J is heard at the end of a word, it is always spelled with a G and E because English words never end with the letter J. The sound J at the end of most one-syllable short vowel words is spelled with a D before the G and E, like in the word bridge. So again, when we hear a short vowel sound, but we also hear J at the end, there usually has to be a D in that word to help guard that short vowel sound. So we are going to first mark up our word. Again, we're moving from left to right, but I noticed that before I can even get to my vowel, there is a blend. There's an R blend. So I'm gonna mark our R blend with an arc first, and then I'm going to mark our vowel with an X and our other vowel with an X and a line because this is our silent E. So now I'm gonna go over top the word, and I see that G and E are together, so I'm going to mark it with a rainbow J. And just like in the word dance, we have two consonants between the silent E and the other vowel. So because we have two consonants between silent E and our vowel, we're going to need to mark our consonants with guardian consonant stars. So on top of rainbow J, I'm gonna mark one guardian consonant star, and then over D, I'm gonna put the other. So this makes sure that our vowel I says it's short vowel sound instead of a long vowel sound. So because it's our short vowel sound, we're gonna mark it with a breve over top. So our word was bridge, and I'm gonna use the word bridge in a sentence. The Brooklyn Bridge has 6 lanes for cars and a walkway on the side. Okay, so this is a nonsense word. And I need to know if this word is going to have a long vowel sound or a short vowel sound. It has a silent E at the end, but if you look closely at the word, it only has one consonant between the first vowel and the silent E. So because there's only one guardian consonant between the vowel and the silent E, this vowel is going to say its long vowel sound. So it's going to need a macron over top. So the long vowel sound for I is I, and the sound for G and E together is J. So if we put our word together, it would be bride, bride. So because this is a nonsense word, remember it gets a star at the beginning. So without another guardian, the vowel is long, making this word bride a nonsense word. So the silent D in bridge is needed to help keep the vowel short. So remember that the vowel E is still silent in words ending with C, E, and G. But if two consonants come between silent E and the first vowel, the vowel sound will be short. Thank you so much for watching our lessons this week for Reading Horizons. Make sure you do those Reading Horizon pages on Canvas and submit them by tomorrow so that I can check to make sure you understand our Rainbow J and our Rainbow S rule for this week. See you next week.